Hello and welcome to Computing with Mr. Davis. This is a video that will introduce you to HTML and CSS and also give you a project where you can create a birthday card. First of all, let's talk about HTML and CSS. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language and CSS is Cascading Style Sheets. HTML helps you create the pages that you look at on the web, and cascading style sheets will help you change the fonts and colors on those web pages. The first thing I want you to do is go to the website address that I've put below. That's http://jump2 or one word .cc/web-intro. Once you've done that, you'll see that it will take you to a web page that looks a little bit like this. We're in Trinket now, which is a website that helps you see the HTML and the style sheets that you've created, and on one side, and then on the other side it will show you what you've created. HTML uses tags to build web pages. Look for this HTML code on line 8 of your code. It says arrow p arrow hi dot my name is Andy dot, and then we've got another arrow, a slash, a p and another arrow. Can everyone see that? The p is an example of a tag and is short for paragraph. You can start a paragraph with p and end a paragraph with the slash p inside those arrows. Can you spot any other tags? Well, if you look closely, you can see head, you can see body, and you can see HTML. What I'd like you to do is make a change to one of the paragraphs of text in the HTML file on the left, and then click Run. And what should happen is you see your web page change on the right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change Andy to Peter. As you can see, because we've got auto run selected, it automatically changes Peter on the right hand side as you type it in. To undo the changes that you've just made, press the Control button and Z, and it should change everything back. Now, to save any changes you've made, we don't need to log into Trinket. What we can do is click on the drop down arrow, and we can click the share arrow, go down to link, and that will provide us with a link that we can save into another file, somewhere you can save on your computer. The best place to save that for us is probably in something like Google Keep or in a notepad, and then we can come back to it at a later stage. But for now, close out of that with the X in the top right hand corner, and I'm going to challenge you to add another paragraph. Good. I'm going to add another paragraph. I'm going to add an arrow, P, another arrow, and you can see automatically that it creates the back end of our tag. So we've got the close of the paragraph there. And I'm going to write in there, my favorite food is pizza, full stop. And as you can see, the auto run happens straight away there, and my paragraph just jumps straight onto the right hand side. You can add underline tags in there by using the arrow, underline, arrow, and at the other end of your paragraph put the closing part of that in there. So that will be arrow / u and then the closing arrow. Now I wonder if you can spot why that hasn't worked. Well, I'll tell you, it's because we have two closing underline tags. So what I need to do is take out this one over here. Remember earlier it added that extra one automatically. I didn't spot that that happened. So now it's worked. Now I've taken that out, it's auto run, and it's added the underline for us. We can also make the text bold by putting a B tag in there. What I'm going to do is just quickly change my U to a B on the left hand side. And you can see straight away that it's changed the text in the middle and bottom line to completely bold. To stop that from happening, I need to put the N tag in for the bold. And there we go, it's just the middle line and the word running. As you can see from the bottom line, the I tag has been used as well. Sorry, that's line 10. You can see that the writing for riding has been italicized. Now let's look at the cascading style sheets, which is on the tab next to your HTML. So if we click on style.css, we can see the cascading style sheets in there. So this code links to your web page. It links your web page to a CSS file. CSS lists all of the properties for a particular tag. Can you see in the code where it says P with a bracket, color, colon, black, and then a semicolon? That is telling your HTML that the color of your text needs to be black. What we can do is we can change that to another color. I am going to change mine to blue. Straight away it auto runs and you can see that it's changed my writing, my paragraph, to blue. To change the background, we'll do the same thing at the top. And we have a different color in there. Let's go for yellow. And it changes the background to yellow. Here's a challenge for you. Can you make your text orange and your background grey? Let me show you how to do that if you're not sure. Text orange, background grey. There we go. Now let's look at making that birthday card. First of all, we need to open up a different project. We can do that by clicking on, typing in the link on this page. Here it is, https://trinket.io/B33E4F4CA8, and that will bring you to this trinket. Hopefully yours looks just like mine. There's a lot of code here to get you started, but at the moment it looks pretty boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to change it and personalize it. Try clicking on the button to open the card and then the button that's inside the card to close it. Okay, what I'd like you to do now is try and find line 14 of your code and change it so that you can customize your own card. Let's see, down to line 14, and we want to customize this text here. can you find the HTML code for the robot image and change the word robot to sun? Okay, let me help you. If you go down here to line 17, where it says robot, I'm going to add the word sun. And because our auto run is activated, it switches straight to sun. I'm also going to change it to have a name in there next to happy birthday. Happy birthday, Craig. So, where you changed your picture to a sun, some of the other options are boy, diamond, dinosaur, flowers, girl, rainbow, robot, spaceship, sun, tea, trophy, cracker, elf, penguin, present, reindeer, Santa, or snowman, if you prefer to make a Christmas card. You can also edit the CSS code of the birthday card. You do this by clicking on the style.css tab, and the first part is all of the CSS styles for the outside of the card. Let's take a look at that. That's the outside of the card. A big clue at the top, it says outside, and then you've got all of the colours that are involved and the sizes as well. So the width is 100% and the height is 100%. You could change the dimensions of the picture by changing the percentage of the percentage number that's there. If you scroll down a little further, you'll see that we've got inside, and we can change the CSS attributes just there. So let's scroll up. Let's have a go at making the sun twice as big. So 200% width, 200% height. And actually, what's happened there is it's increased the size of the card. Let's put it back to 100%. The part that says where the picture size is down here where we've got 150px. Let's change that one to 200 and watch the sun grow. As you can see, just by changing one of them, it changes the shape of the picture. There we go, slightly larger sun. Have a play around with the different sections and personalize as you like. Whilst we're in the style sheets, I'll also mention that you can change the font. At the moment, the font family is set to Courier, so let's have a go at changing that to Arial. Or another option is changing it to Impact or Tahoma. There we go. So there are some other options for your font. So I'd like you to use everything you've learnt so far to create your own personalised card. It doesn't have to be a birthday card, it could be a Christmas card, an Easter card, whatever you like. Have a play around and see what you can do. That was your introduction to HTML and CSS. Thanks very much for watching.